Yeah, bro, I got yelled at by lumberjack in class in front of the whole entire. Well, I just said in front of class, in front of the whole entire class. So like the entire, like all 15, 13, 14, 15 of us.
Icon much. Collective Tapes, Volume 1.
Yeah, this is the last quarter. You know, we always got along very well, but like after this one, I was just like, fuck that guy. What the? But I mean, obviously now, like it made our relationship stronger. I respect the shit out of him, but so I had to play for you that night. And you know, I had him from 8 to 10, and I was playing them 11 to 12, right? And so it's like
I believe that was a set.
Yeah, it's like the last 10 minutes of class, and I'm like, you know, he's lecturing. I forgot what we're going over, just some type of important information that I should have probably been paying attention to. And
you was setting up your set, huh?
Bro, I was making some last minute tweaks on my set. So I'm in class, right? And his pet peeve is like, when you're in my class, pay attention, and don't have your headphones on making your own music. Like, don't be working on your own shit. I'm like,
sir.
Told us at day one. Like,
oh no, fam.
Told us at day one. Oh, damn. Day one. So, anyways, I'm sitting there like making some last minute tweaks to my set. Like, all right, this song right here. It's, mind you, it's 5 minutes before class is over. So I'm like, I didn't start doing that until 5 minutes over because I'm like, all right.
You didn't think much of it.
Yeah, I didn't think much of it. I'm like, all right, this is cool. I got 5 minutes left. He's wrapping it up. Bro, not even a minute into me doing that. And I just feel everyone staring at me. The whole class just staring at me. He's staring at me. He's like, oh, there he is. I'm like, he's like, Jerry, you got some other important shit going on that you want to teach your class about? I'm like, oh, no, sorry. He's like, so yeah, like I was talking about, I think he was going over like how to mid-side stereo your vocals and how he like puts like 10 different channels of his vocals so it can sound like you're hearing a voice here, and here at the same time.
Okay.
Some good shit I should have been paying attention to.
Right.
So like, he quizzed me on, he's like, so what do we just talk about? And I tell him that, he's like, yeah, but no shit. But for this part though, like, what did I just throw on there? I'm like, compressor? He's like, no, we're not even talking about that right now. I'm like, he's like, all right, since your shit's so much more important, he's like, why don't you just get a fucking studio, get the fuck out of my class, and just go make music in your studio? That's what I would do instead of sitting here in front of me. Look, I'm teaching you like an idiot. You're not even paying attention. Like, I'm just wasting your time, and you're wasting my time, and now we're wasting the whole class's time because bringing it up. I'm like, damn, bro, you're going in on me. I'm like, and I'm like, I apologize. He's like, you don't seem sorry. It seems like you don't give a shit right now. I'm like, damn. He's like, whatever, class dismissed. I'm like, damn. So I put my head down, walked out.
True,
bro.
and you're just
and then my classmates are like, bro, how did you piss him off like that?
Is the screen the same class?
Yeah, because Danny was my ride home. Like, we carpool sometimes. So we're in the car. He's just like, no music the whole way home. He's just like, he's looking at me like, damn. He's like, damn, Jerry. And I'm sitting there.
He's disappointed in you.
I feel responsible.
Fuck.
Still embarrassed. Like, I'm still embarrassed in there. Even by Danny, I'm embarrassed.
That's happened to me before in school.
He's just like secondhand embarrassed. Danny's just shaking his head like, can't believe that just happened.
Honestly, let's put it in this way though. If that wasn't Lumberjack and that was some other just person, how would you feel?
The same way? I mean,
yeah.
I didn't know who Lumberjack was before I even went to that school, to be honest with you.
True.
So, but I mean, I see how much people respect him. Obviously, we respect the shit out of all of our faculty and staff members, teachers there. You know, like we call them by their first names, Connor. We don't call him Mr. Lumberjack.
Mr. Lumberjack, sir.
Mr. Lumberjack. No, but he put his point across first day of class during their whole, what's that, the syllabus day.
Yeah.
You know, his expectations and how he wants to be treated, and just because he's young like us, and you know, doesn't mean to like disrespect them.
Hey, but let me ask you this: like, I'm sure it wasn't like you didn't intend to like disrespect them, but like you felt like it was cool and chill because it was the kind of work you were doing. Like you were in a music school. You're like learning about production. You're like working on a track. You were just
I wasn't working on a track. So get this.
Oh.
You know, the following week, I go back to class and I'm like, I'm like, hey Connor, can I talk to you? He's like, it's good, Jerry. I'm like, I just want to say I'm sorry for last week. He's like, no, bro, it's cool. Shit happens. He's like, I just had to put you out in front of the class because I told you I don't like when people do that. And bro, he was he wasn't mad at all anymore. Like you can just tell like he's doing his job. Also, being a human, you're gonna get pissed off. So, and I'm like, well, I just want to say I'm sorry. We shook hands, and he's like, yeah, bro, you're good. He's like, I'm just saying, if you want to work on music, just go to a studio. I won't be upset if you walk out of class and leave class. He's like, it's just kind of distracting when I'm trying to teach and your headphones are on. I was like, oh, okay, well, I wasn't working on music. He's like, yeah, what were you doing? I'm like, I had a set that night and I was just trying to organize some shit. He's like, bro, you could have just told me that. I would have been like, you're fine. He's like, I respect that. You're hustling. He's like, dude, you should have told me that. He's like, I'm sorry. I was like, oh, you're fine. I was like, I didn't want a free pass. He's like, yeah, bro. He's like, bro, next time, like, DJing, like, just fucking tell me. I don't give a shit if you're working on your set last minute. He's like, I know you usually play on Thursdays, right? I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I see you and, you know, you guys usually do that, so that's fine. I don't care. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So we squashed it. We shook hands and yeah, just made our teacher-student relationship even stronger. So, like, even now, he'll be like, yo, Jerry, you got any gigs this weekend? You know, just shooting the shit with me. So, but yeah, if you ever go to Icon, don't work or don't even have your headphones on during class.
Right.
Yeah,
so that's crazy because I know I had asked you if your studio advisors or teachers were strict. I only say that because I had a studio instructor as well. My only studio instructor that I had that pretty much taught me everything I know when it comes to stuff inside of a studio, patch bay, all that and whatnot. He was a really strict dude because he worked in.
Gotta be strict.
His mindset was, okay, they're paying for my time now.
And you can get
now
fired
if you slow down my process, bro, now that means they have to pay more money, or now that you're making my business look bad. So that's how he looked at everything. So the way he taught us, if we fucked up, he was letting us know. The same way Lumberjack came at you is the same way Homeboy was coming at us. And at first it was very off-putting, but after the course and then after you realize what he was doing and what he was trying to instill in us, it's like, damn, I respect you so much.
Yeah, exactly. Like you respect them more. Like, yo, thank you. Like, bro, now I go to a studio session with somebody. Like, just say me and Husky work on a track together. Bro, I'm not gonna go in there like Husky's working on the track. You know, he's doing the drums or whatnot. I'm trying to do the bass. I'm not gonna be in my little headphone trying to work on some shit by myself. That's rude as fuck. Like, you know. So now it's like that taught me like, okay. Also like studio etiquette too. I'm sure you learned that at your school too. Like going back to what you're saying, are your studio professors dicks? I mean, they let us know like studio etiquette. Like they'll tell you like, yo, whenever you're in the studio, like I just say, I don't know, like the dude you look up to the most is like your studio tech guy. You know, he's sitting next to you. He's like, bro, you can't just be like asking him shit, or you can't be a fanboy right there, bro. Like they don't want to hear that shit. They're trying to work. You don't want to be like, hey, yo, can you check this track out? No, they're not gonna want that, bro. Like, and they get annoyed too because you gotta treat them like humans. Treat them as just like business. Like, you know, you're there working for them. Like, you know, don't fuck up. They're paying for your time. Like, you know, don't interrupt them. Don't be, you know, trust me, they're very strict on that. Now that you brought that up again, I'm like, oh yeah, they're strict as fuck.
You know what? One of the biggest like piece of advices that I got from a studio instructor was, say you're just an engineer in a studio, and the person that's in there asks for your advice. You're not supposed to give them like actual advice. You're supposed to say, this is where he told us how to reframe it from giving actual opinions. Just say, I think it sounds good. What do you think? And just reflect it back at them, because what happens if you give them advice and then at the end of the whole thing, because of your advice, they think it sounds shit. And now they're like, no, you told me to do this. I'm not paying for this. Sounds like shit.
True.
So he's always looking in that perspective of, you know what? You're just paying me for the tech work, not for my advice, you know? And if you want my advice, like I say, he's really money oriented. If you want my advice on something else, that's another check.
Yeah,
like,
true.
Everything, bro. He was like, oh, you want me to mix? You want me to not just record? You want me to mix it too?
Yeah.
All right, well, now that's my mixing fee. You feel me? And it's like, damn, like these engineers, like they're no joke. They
gotta be on top of their shit.
Yeah,
1000% on top of it. I get that though. They just tell us so much about like, you know, how it is to work in the studio, professional recording studio.
Yeah,
and just like everything we learn, I'm just like, damn, like, that's just no joke. They're not just out there just moving faders around. They're out there getting it.
Yeah.
I'm like, I would have never thought I would have to learn this. Like,
And pressure,
Yeah,
bro.
like-
Pressure.
Yeah, it's a good learning platform though. Personally, me, I don't think I'd ever work in a studio like that where I'm working for like another artist on, But I mean, if I know how to, that's cool. I mean, I might do an internship, just to, get good relationship with
Yeah.
other big artists, but not like as a profession though. But it's cool that I do know or I'm learning how to work in that type of environment though.
I think if it's like a part-time thing and it pays good money, I think
Yeah.
I'd do
But I
it
think most places though now they're probably they want to do it. They want you to do it as an intern.
first.
Yeah, which I wouldn't mind.
Mhm.
Because we got to put in the footwork. You don't just get up and one day just get to work with Kanye.
Bro.
One day,
And think about it this way too. I'm not just gonna put a random engineer in my studio to where you could just instantly fuck up one of my mics by pushing the wrong button,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
So I need to make sure I ease you into everything to make sure you know what the process here looks like.
You don't want somebody with experience or has like some type of education. So
Yeah.
and also like you don't just hire. Oh, this guy he went to this school. Let's hire him. It's like
That is
no. We want to make sure he does it our way though. We
Yeah,
say teach him our
exactly.
way. So,
Yeah,
But yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
for sure. For sure.
Nah, bro, I went to YouTube University, bro. What the fuck?
Hey, I still go to YouTube University.
That shit, free ride, bro.
Free
Fucking
ride.
free ride.
Yeah, I got a scholarship there.
Every like 5 minutes.
Oh no, bro. YouTube Premium, fam.
Oh, you pay for that? I heard there's a app on Google Chrome where you can bypass it.
Oh yeah, ad
Oh,
blocker.
damn.
Yes, sir.
That one.
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't use an ad. Well,
Paid
like I
sponsorship
said,
by what? Pop it up right here.
honestly,
The Google Chrome extension.
it's crazy. We always ask people like what their favorite streaming service is. Bro, YouTube is definitely my go-to for everything. I pay for the premium. I'm able to shut my phone, play videos while my phone's like cut
No.
off. All the music is put on there the same day on all the other streaming platforms.
So I heard that
Slow reverb versions.
Facts, bro.
Yeah.
24-hour.
Yeah,
stupid underrated.
No, that, like,
not
show.
even just for like trying to get music, just for listening. Like, bro, yeah, you got SoundCloud, you got fucking Spotify and all that. That's cool, but bro, there's a lot of stuff on.
It's a whole ass library, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. A lot of
like TikTok and YouTube. I heard they're like going more towards their own music streaming service now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So YouTube, I believe it's called YouTube Red. That's their streaming, that's their music streaming platform. So if you go to the App Store, there's literally YouTube Red, and that's just for music. It's a streaming platform literally just for music.
Crazy.
Yeah.
$20 a month worth it.
No, honestly, like,
That's $20
since-
another bullshit.
Since attending like school,
Stream our shit on YouTube Red.
like I find myself on YouTube a lot more. Like just because they teach us in class and we have like class notes to look on, like bro, I still go on YouTube like your how to do.
And bro, like I could put remixes up on YouTube without it getting put down, like
True.
taken down or any strikes or on anything like that. As long as I'm
That's
not
true.
monetizing it, bro, it's going up. You feel me? So
Get your name out there.
facts.
Yeah.
Get your tracks heard. I feel that.
Yeah.
You got some confessions you wanna leak, bro?
Yeah, so there's a dead body in my trunk.
Oh, chill, bro. Hold up. All right. We're gonna cut that shit out for sure. But no, but we got a segment here called EDM Confessions here, bro.
Oh, EDM confession?
Yeah, EDM Confessions, not dead body confessions.
Oh, okay, sweet.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna both me and you gonna grab 3 cards from this batch of confession cards. So we're not too sure exactly what we're gonna get. These cards contain questions, scenarios.
And then I just answer whatever's on the card.
You'll actually ask me,
All right.
and I'll ask you whatever I decide. So
All right, let's have it.
so you can go first. Actually, you can choose your
Okay.
3 cards. It doesn't matter where you start.
No, not that one.
EDM Confessions. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Give us a thumbs
Can I
up
look
on
at
the
it?
video.
Yeah.
And hit the bell alert button. Stay notified. I gotta recognize like the card
Jeez.
colors and shit. You feel me? We're gonna hit. Let's hit this. All blue. All right. Yeah, I got some.
I'm glad I didn't get these questions. I'm glad these questions are for you because I would have.
That's bullshit. I got you some cool ones. Bro. Go easy on me. All right, you go
Alright.
first.
If you had to change your name and rebrand, what would it be? You
You always get this shit,
Damn,
fam.
Really?
bro. I'm running out.
guys need some new cards. Then.
I'm running out, bro.
Facts, we do.
I'm running out of ideas of rebrands and shit.
cue cards.
That mono.
Mono?
Let's go.
Like hand? Like mono? Like,
No, like mono, like stereo mono.
Oh, okay.
Mono.
Not like
Mono.
the bacteria infection.
Nah, mono, bro.
All right.
But my shit's in stereo.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mid-size stereo, or just normal.
yeah, stereo music.
Okay.
But my name is Mono.
All right. Is it my turn again or your turn?
All right, well, it's my turn now.
All right.
You could just put that card like in the back. So,
Yep.
All right. So if you had a DJ rider, what would be on it?
Alcohol.
What kind of alcohol we're looking at?
Let's see.
You just sold out Red Rocks. What do you need in your green room as for the writer?
I love me some Casa Amigo.
Some Casamigos?
That's
Speaking about
that's been a
Casamigos.
favorite one.
Well, you know,
lately.
it's not that expensive, so I'm gonna, be a little extra.
Be a little extra.
Extra.
Casa Azul.
Casa,
Casa
oh,
Azul.
okay.
Yeah.
Some fancy shit.
Yeah. And I'll ring the bell every time I have a shot.
Oh, that one straight,
and then,
or
of course,
you got some juices?
some fruit on the side.
Some fruit.
Like some mixed
Okay.
fruit. Yeah.
Ooh.
some
All
mixed
right.
fruit.
You want someone feeding you grapes? I
People
feel
never
it.
eat that, but
I
all
feel
right.
I can feed myself. I really don't want people to touch my food. But that would be my rider.
Okay.
No, that's cool.
That's not much.
Straight to the
yeah.
point, dude. Cool. All right, go right ahead.
All right. If you had to listen to an EDM track for 10 hours, which one would you choose?
Oh, this one's good. I'm down for Robot Rock, Daft Punk.
Ooh.
Okay.
Down.
Yeah.
Down.
10 hours?
That's
I
actually,
could do that for like 3 days, bro.
Gee.
I could do it. I could do that for like a week. If it was spring break week. If it was
Yo.
spring break week, I could do it.
That's a good one.
Hell
That's a good
yeah, we could run that. Yeah, and then on Sunday we could do like the different alternate versions. We could do the 10-hour version, the slow version.
one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll switch it up.
Using that YouTube Red and hit the loop button, right?
Facts.
Yeah, Robot Rock. Yeah,
All right, good one.
yeah, I fuck with that one. What must you have at a festival?
Sorry, what was that?
Give me like what must you have at a festival?
what I
Yeah, like give me 3-4 things that you must have at a
that I
festival.
must have.
Yeah. What must you have at Creamfields or what was that
like
place?
for me to go there?
Well, like what must
Oh,
like,
like-
I have on you? Like
Okay. Well,
yeah,
then,
like what's the must-haves, the essentials?
essentials? Probably like some type of shoulder pack. So I hate things being in my pocket. So some type of shoulder pack.
Facts.
Okay.
Probably definitely some sunglasses.
Sunglasses. Oh,
Sunglasses.
word. Okay.
Glasses. My phone. I need my phone, obviously.
Bet. Okay.
Um,
What else? Couple more.
My wallet is part of my phone, so like that count. Sheesh. Let's see. Chapstick for sure. Chapstick for sure.
Chapstick. Bet.
Definitely some type of water source to stay hydrated.
Stay
Okay.
hydrated.
So
Yeah.
that'd be my 5 essentials right
That's
there.
cool.
The Overworked starter pack.
Overworked Raven pack right there. Hell yeah. Right on. I will.
All right, I got for you. Finish the song lyrics. I don't know the song lyrics, but I'm gonna just sing it how I think it's meant to be sent. I want you to take over.
Control.
That's how you say it.
Oh, I want
Yeah.
you to take over control.
Oh, that
yeah. Yeah, you know that song or no?
Yeah.
I know that
It
song.
goes like
Yeah.
It goes like turn me up. Pew, 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 pew. That right?
There you
Hey,
go.
but shout out to Radio Networks for bumping that, cause straight
That's
up, that shit was like, that was EDM,
That
and
was
they was slapping that.
Was
It was slapping
was that
that.
Afrojack?
It was.
Afrojack.
Yeah.
That was Afrojack.
2010, 11.
That was America's like first taste of Afrojack, and that was like a win for us Outcast kids.
All
We
right.
were like, hell yeah, they're playing our shit on the radio.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
sang
fucking hell,
those lyrics
shuffling and shit.
completely wrong.
I know.
The tone of them was just off. All right.
I got you. You know, bro, I'm tired of this shit, bro. You're at a party and you just got ox. What's
the
the
ox?
You just got ox,
What
bro.
was playing before though?
Yeah, the Screet was playing before, bro.
Okay.
Screet was playing before. What's the first EDM track you're playing? 100 people, bro.
Jeez.
They're ready to go. They're waiting for you, bro.
I'm playing one of
Bro,
my originals.
someone's
I'm
already
playing one of my
leaving.
originals.
Oh, okay.
Whatever original first pops up. Boink. What kind of garbage track is that?
Ah.
No.
To dissipate.
Oh, no, don't say that.
Honestly, I probably play one of my tracks, you know?
Yeah, fucking run
Yeah,
that
like, what's
shit.
up? This is mine. Because I'm, I know Discreet's playing his shit, obviously. So I'm like, all right, my turn.
Yeah, you're gonna
Here's
start
my
off with the
shit.
Progressions EP.
Yeah,
Feel me?
yeah. Progressions EP.
Hey.
It's out now. on SoundCloud, Spotify, everything. Go stream it. So go buy it too. Bandcamp.
Hey,
Mm,
support the artists.
right on.
I know. I need to pay my rent. So just please buy it.
True.
I need an oil change. Please buy it.
Yeah, my life's been on. No, yeah, I changed my oil.
Cool. That's all.
That was it, right?
I think that was
Yeah,
it, dude.
those
that
are
was
cool.
all it. That was it, bro.
That's
cards?
EDM Confessions.
Yeah,
man.
that was just it, bro. Yeah, did you have fun with that segment?
Yeah, like those, like the.
We didn't get any. We didn't get any hard hitting ones. I don't think there's some real tough ones on
Really?
there. Like
I had it easy then.
who's your least favorite producer and stuff
Oh.
like that. It gets real sometimes here, fam. But
Oh, least
Who
favorite.
is your least
Least favorite. Okay, who produced Drake's new album?
damn, Gordo, you hear that?
Oh, it was him?
Damn.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh, damn.
Oops.
Lumberjack made it. Oh. Hey, he be selling beats, right? He be ghost producing. He be ghost producing. Oh,
I never
shit.
said any of that.
Damn, that's oh, man. No, you're right, bro.
Anyone in the industry right now?
Who would I meet? I'm trying to go kick it with Michael Beebe for a little bit. Every time I see him, I'll show him something on my phone. He'll look and he'll laugh, and then that's it. But
Put on Bad Bunny.
oh yeah, I'm gonna hold him. I'm gonna do that next time if I'm close to him on stage again. I'm holding up, play some Bad Bunny. I won't do that. I won't do that.
Oh man, that's comedy. I think I've only seen that like truly just like twice. Someone actually held up their phone and like
That happened to me a
It
couple
really
times.
does- It really do be happening, dog.
yeah.
Actually, I threw a birthday party not too long ago.
Okay.
I'm up there behind the decks. I'm not even DJing. And female comes up to me and is like, "Hey, look!" And she's holding up her phone with "Pone Bad Bunny." Get out of here! You know?
That happened to me twice already.
Damn. And you know what? It's fuck, man. And you know what sucks too?
I think it's a meme though. I don't think they're being
Hey, but
serious.
let's talk. But before we end this out,
They're being serious.
Oh.
they're definitely being serious, bro.
There's that body.
Cause you know what? Like I feel like we've had, or at least me, I've had gigs where like there's those times like I vibe out, like I'm throwing out my heaters. Like if someone were to ask me right now, like right now is a good time to ask me for a request, like you know, and like there'll be times where I'm feeling like that. Like all right, someone could come up to me and like I'm down. And the times that they would come up to me and they would like ask me for a song, and I wouldn't have it, and then they like just like make that shit like hella personal. It's like especially if it's like somebody like that wants you to play their song. And then they expect you to like play it for them.
You know what's
It's like,
weird?
bro, how do you expect me to have a song that you made or some shit, you know, like, or like it's like people, some people expect you to have like, and I get it, you're a DJ, like it's like yeah, you're a DJ, should have everything, but you ever come across a situation where like you have people come up to you on that like, oh, like can you play this, and like they like maybe made like
bro,
like a
some
big ass issue about
some
it.
girl. I was DJing at my. It wasn't even like an official event. It was just like, you know, with my friends, and invited some people over. They bought some decks. You know, invited me to play. You know, whatever. Cool. Yeah, I'm down. You know, Saturday. I'm got nothing going on. I'll go kick it with the boys. I'm playing, and some girls like comes up. She's like, "Hey, can you play on like some, you know, rap music or like some hip hop?" And I'm like, I don't have any, but I can ask, like maybe after my set when I'm done playing, I can ask somebody else to play it for you. And they're just like, okay, went away. Comes back 5 minutes later, and they're just asking me again. It's like, you can't just look it up on your computer or whatever. I'm like, I'm on CDJ, so I'm like, so there's no like laptop or computer with these. It's just, you know, all the music. I'm trying to explain to her all the music's on a USB, and I don't have everything like that.
You're
So
mixing
she
it.
gets mad. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I go to my friend who was his house. I was like, yo, bro, your friends or whoever those are, they want some other music. He's just like, fuck that, bro. We're here in house music tonight. Like, tell them, oh well. I'm like, I don't know them though. You tell them that. So it was awkward, but I mean that was probably the only time though. But imagine like at an event where you're DJing though, I'll probably get like annoyed. Like, you know where you're at? Like, get out of here.
Did you see that Wiz Khalifa incident with the DJ?
No, I have not.
Oh, I seen that.
Yeah, like I guess like he had just dropped his new album Wiz Khalifa, and then he expected the DJ to have
Oh, I think
his music.
Yeah.
And I guess like he was like getting on Wiz was getting on the mic, and like pretty much just like well, you know, just being an artist, you know, like wanting to like play his new shit. Like he got a little frustrated, like saying stuff to the DJ, and like, you know, just kind of like bringing on like that like negative report of like, oh, like, you know, play my shit. How come like this is
Yeah, I
unprofessional
just
type
lost
shit? Like,
respect for him as an artist.
what would you do? Like, what would you do? Would you
If I
like?
was a
Would you
DJ?
take it or would you dip?
If I was a DJ,
Yeah, like it seemed like that DJ at the clip, like it seemed like he stayed and ended up playing some shit, or did he dip?
I would have stayed. I would have been like, "Yo, bro,
Yeah,
I don't care who you are, but you can like fuck off." Like honestly,
So,
I don't care who you are.
What about this though? So you're the DJ for the night, right? But the club is paying Wiz Khalifa for the walkthrough. He's on the flyer for the night. He's the main person. So as a DJ, aren't you supposed to have his shit? Isn't that the point? He's the like, because I've been the DJ for an artist that's hosting the club event, right? And it was my job to have all the homeboys' music. So when he got here,
See,
I was able
bro.
to do all that shit.
Yeah,
And if you don't, bro, and like now the guy's kind of like, I'm here, I'm supposed to be vibing. I just dropped the album. This is the whole point of me being here. The night my album dropped is for you to play my music because I'm getting paid for this walkthrough and everything. I mean, I can see that point of view. And then you're not playing my album, bro. Like, that's the point of me being here. Why, like, and that's where he's coming from. That's where, you know, Wiz Khalifa's coming from.
Right.
So yeah, so this was a walkthrough incident.
Yeah, Wiz Khalifa was supposed to be there.
I mean, if he's that type of DJ, then that changes everything. It's like, bro, you're a resident there at like that open source type of format.
That's what it was.
It's like that's your job,
right?
But as far as like asking somebody else, like we're not, you know, we're artists for our specific style of music.
Yeah.
So I probably wouldn't be playing there.
Yeah.
But no, for the honestly, I think that the DJ would be wrong then. But Wiz is also wrong too for disrespecting him like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, bro, he's doing his best. Obviously, he could have done better, but you know, just carry yourself with, you know, how you're being looked at all the time, especially when you're that famous. You're being looked at. You think you want your fans knowing that like you just treated a guy like that like shit because he didn't have your song. That makes you look like an asshole.
I don't know. Some people get off of that type of energy, bro. I don't know. Like,
I mean, that
some people, I don't know, not me, but you know,
that type of attitude will get you kicked out of a studio, never to return, right?
Or
like,
if you're the DJ that doesn't have what you're supposed to have,
no, like just
that gets you fired.
Yeah, like I'm saying for like at a studio too. Like if I've heard stories where, you know, big artists were at recording studios and they'll yell at the studio guy like I heard this personal story. They're like, "Yo, hurry the fuck up," and then obviously you don't talk to somebody like that in a professional environment. So I guess it was Lakewood Studios. They banned this artist. I don't want to say his name, but he's a big rap artist. After this, he was never to return because
we're not recording right now, bro.
Oh, it was.
His
name was HUSKI.
True.
Shit.
I mean,
no, but you can't talk to people that way, though.
Okay, so the issue is mainly just like how the communication was. Like it's mainly communication, right? Like,
but you can though, right? There's certain instances where you can, because you just gave us the example with Lumberjack. So what's the difference?
That's in a teaching environment. Like you're not.
It's a professional environment at the same time, though, right?
Yeah, but I mean, you're in a class and you're kind of. I know what you're saying though, but if you're like out doing your job, like performing, and that's kind of different, rather than you receiving a block of instructions privately in an enclosed.
It could. I mean, at least the way it was handled was Wiz Khalifa grabbed the mic and said, "Who the fuck is like?" Basically, stopped the music and was like, "Bro, like this shit's whack. You're not playing. This is exactly what happened. You're not playing my shit. Like, what's going on? Do you want to fight?" He said that, and then like after that,
I haven't heard about this. Like,
I'll bring up the clip right now. Yeah, and so I'll legit bring up the clip so we can all see it right now. And and then like he was in front of the face of the other dude, and then basically Wiz Khalifa security team and all that, his entourage, basically just kicked the DJs out of the booth and whatnot, and then they had their homeboy just do what they did pretty much. So
honestly, if that was me, I'll be like, you guys aren't using my equipment.
Bro, it doesn't. You're just one DJ with a rapper with his whole entourage there. You have no control no more. Just remember that, you know.
Like be in that situation. I don't know. I mean,
And then think about it too, Wiz
say much.
Khalifa also does train UFC though too, you know. So at the same time, I'm not trying to look at him any certain type of way. Like, I'm just a DJ, bro. At the end of the day, like, if you want to run, I'm just gonna remove myself from the situation and then deal with the consequences after. But like,
So don't ever DJ for Wiz Khalifa is what I learned right now.
You know what I also saw too is that a lot of DJs got mad at Wiz Khalifa, where I was just like, I was like, dude, you know what? Like, I've been in like in events and I've been in situations where like people would like, for example, like I did a private party when like this artist, for example, like Beza, was like popping for a couple years, and like I did a private party for a homegirl, like she had Beza come through for like her special night, and like me, like proper DJ etiquette in terms of having like a library, for me, it's always been like, look, if I know if artist is gonna pop up and potentially like get on the mic and perform, I should definitely have the discography.
Yeah.
So like, if that was the case that the DJ just didn't have like the new Wiz Khalifa or the music that Wiz Khalifa was demanding, which was like the new album that he had dropped, then yeah, like then it just goes to show that the communication between like the venue and the DJ just wasn't there in terms of like what needs to be played, you know, that specific night. And
Communication.
I understand Wiz Khalifa's frustration, and I just think that that a lot of the DJs that like, you know, don't like Wiz Khalifa for this matter, like I kind of understand your frustration, but at the same time, you need to see from the perspective that, like, as Robert mentioned, like this artist is gonna be in the club, and he probably got paid by the club and shit to be there and perform. And if the DJ doesn't have like the proper records for the artist to perform, then also the club owner gets mad because it's not like he's gonna get his money's worth, because Wiz Khalifa's not gonna perform no more because the DJ don't got the records. Yeah.
If you want to fight, we can do it. Suck, don't hug me, bitch. You suck. Play my new shit. Play it. Play badass bitches. Y'all are horrible DJs. Now, I came here tonight to promote for y'all and have a good ass time and have a great time. But you know what I'm not gonna do? I'm not gonna sit here and let these hoe ass like this shit is acceptable. I'm a real ass dog. My album just came out today. My album just came out today. Play my new shit, dog. We gon' start this shit alright. I want some bad. I'm teaching these how to do this shit. I'm teaching how to DJ. Bitch, you wanna get money?
yeah. So
that's very out of pocket.
yeah.
I just lost all respect for Wiz Khalifa right there.
After hearing that, bro. Because normally he comes up as a humble personality. You know,
I thought he was cool, but no.
Yeah, he's normally cool with it. But after seeing something like that, it's questionable, man. It's very questionable.
Yeah, honestly, I probably would never. I'm never gonna listen to.
Oh, I'm still gonna bump him. Yeah,
The thing is that the thing about the whole like DJ situation is that we don't know if the DJ like if the club owner knew the artist was gonna be there. I'm pretty sure there was communication to be held about the kind of music that should have been played that night, especially Wiz Khalifa to drop like a new album. And I just think it wasn't on Wiz Khalifa's end for shit wasn't going the way like it should have been, like from initially, because like the DJ, like if I was that DJ, I would have had his new album. That's all I'm saying, like ready to go.
For sure.
That's all I'm saying, like just straight to the point. Like,
so honestly, in all seriousness, it looks bad on Wiz Khalifa, right? The way I'm looking at it is it's not gonna make me think any less of Wiz Khalifa seeing this, because I'm putting myself in, okay, look, I just put out this album that I've been working on so long, right? I'm choosing this club to promote it. Then I'm kind of off the liquor too, bro. So I'm thinking how he's feeling. He's trying to feel himself. He's off the liquor. Now what the fuck is going on? You're playing Black and Yellow, fam. Like, what are you doing? Like, are you serious? And that's with the liquor involved, with everyone going around. That's the outcome, I think. So I understand it. It's not gonna make me think anything less. But it is fucked. Like that's not probably the way you should handle it, right?
Like get on the mic, have everyone there. Kind of like when the supervisors like publicly like shaming you for a mistake that you made in front of customers type shit. That's the kind of vibe I get.
We also don't know though how many times like maybe Wiz Khalifa or one of his people said, "Hey, play the new shit. Hey, play the new shit." We're just seeing the resolve of everything, right? So I mean, like like I said, I'm not gonna look at Wiz Khalifa any other way, but it's just as a DJ, I could see how it's very triggering for us.
Like it triggered the DJ community like a lot.
For sure,
bro.
I could see why, but I'm looking at shit in an artist standpoint, not DJ.
And I don't think a lot of the DJs are seeing it from Wiz Khalifa's. They're just seeing that, oh no, there's our chance to stand up and fucking, speak as a community, right?
All right, watch this. You just dropped your.
But that's kind of like, hop on and tell homeboy, like, yeah, you ain't playing my shit.
Watch this. You're going to a low end show, right? It's a minimal night. You just dropped your fucking album, and like one of your teammates are on the lineup and everything like that. You go out there to the low end show because we want to celebrate.
It's a release party.
Because you're thinking, oh, we're gonna celebrate my release and whatnot.
Progression's EP release party,
and then you don't hear any of that shit. And the one DJ you're thinking, oh, he's gonna play some of it. He's not playing that shit. And now you're just like, all right, what the fuck's going on?
Just scream, what the fuck?
Wait, so this whole thing was like Wiz Khalifa, like a band, or
the club paid him for the walkthrough and everything,
like an appearance to perform a few songs.
I kind of understand that now.
Now imagine you're a club owner and your DJ didn't have the proper records to provide the artist. Now the club owner didn't get the full value of what he paid for because the DJ didn't properly execute. Like now let's talk about the club owner aspect. Like now
Wiz Khalifa might never come back to my club, fam.
Probably definitely never coming back there.
That's what I'm saying.
And now can this club owner like trust his DJ again to do like a deal like a show of that caliber?
There you go.
I don't know. For me, it's kind of touchy.
And like maybe the club owner.
In all situations, bro, it's fucked.
I understand it. I understand it. At the same time, it's kind of like, dog, if that boy do his thing, I mean, like, no one's gonna go up there and be like, yo, you're not playing that new YG shit.
Look, all I'm saying is that
it happens.
All I'm saying is that it doesn't take any type of skill to download music. Okay,
or plug in an aux, fam.
So all I'm saying, all I'm saying is that that was like if we're gonna just keep it like 100 from the artist perspective, I'm Wiz Khalifa right now. He wasn't prepared, like straight up. Yeah. But from the DJ aspect, don't disrespect me talking shit like highly like that. Like you're with your squad, like yeah, I feel like you feel like that, like you feel powerful to just disrespect me in front of all the public and whatnot. Like yeah, there's just a lot of emotions from both sides for sure. And yeah, I thought this was like an interesting topic just to kind of talk about because it's just like one of those things where it's a gray area because we just never know exactly what the full details. We just see what people start recording at, and it's just we all make our assessments of it.
That's what every video is nowadays, though. Don't know.
I feel like at the end of the day, though, I feel like this just helped Wiz Khalifa with his promotion because they got people talking. They got people talking about it.
It's a cool album. I mean,
Jokes on You.
I like this Wiz Got Wings album better that he just released. That shit was cool. I fucked with it.
Wait, Jokes on You, like this was all planned by Wiz Khalifa.
Oh, yeah.
It could be, bro. It could be.
Huh?
Did you hear his newest album?
Yeah, Multiverse.
Yeah, it was a good album. It was not some new stuff. It was more. Honestly, the way I felt like it was like
he was feeling himself.
If you're you just met that girl, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's exactly what that album was about.
Yeah.
That's the exact vibes I got off of that.
Yeah, Wiz was feeling himself. He was like getting,
he
he
took
was
a whole different direction on it. I fucked with that. Like, it wasn't that normal Wiz that we
I like how Wiz Got Wings was like very more like player focused.
Yeah.
Like I'm out here wilding out type shit. Like I'm gonna give you vibes wherever I go.
Yeah, that whole album from start
cool.
to finish was good. I think my favorite album from him though was him and Turn 2009.
Damn, I don't know, bro.
That was a great album. Start to finish.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, bro, check it out. Yourself a favorite. Check it out.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah, true. Yeah. My first music video that I saw from Wiz Khalifa was the Reefer Party one. Yeah, bitch. What you motherfuckers talking about? Chevy! And he's just like rolling the motherfucking big ass joint and shit. I wasn't even smoking at the time, but I was like, damn, bro, I'm getting high through this food.
Jeez.
Like I feel cool through this food. Like that's why I like watching the video. I'm like, dude, I'm actually kicking it with the early years of Nipsey Hussle in there and like his homies and whatnot. Dude, Wiz Khalifa's out here, but I mean, look, we all make mistakes. I feel it. Both parties was like feeling some type of shit, like DJ community, artist community. Like it's definitely good to look at that situation and like bring up those perspectives, because sometimes we're only just, oh, my community. This is what we face through. We gotta definitely like see it from every angle that we can, dude. And dude, we're here at the ending segment of the Spotlight Podcast here with Overworked, bro. Just released your Progressions EP, 3 tracks. You can stream that everywhere. What else did you want to share, bro? You got any new music coming out pretty soon? Any shows that you're playing?
Yeah, I actually got my first international event next week. Well, this weekend, out in Tijuana, Mexico.
Hey,
at Beer
okay.
93. So it's gonna be dope. Sunday I'm playing at SVF or Secret. Out
That's
in
San Fernando Valley.
yeah.
Or
No. It's
never mind. It's SVF.
yeah, it's a brand by Defiant. It's gonna be out there in I think Pasadena this weekend, Sunday. So yeah, Saturday got TJ, Sunday got Burbank, California. So I'll be back-to-back shows.
All right.
Other than that, next week, not this week, but next Thursday I'm playing at Mezcal for they got their Ibiza nights going on now. So
All right. Yeah.
yeah, I got a few shows. You guys want to just tap in on my IG? I post them up, so you guys can take a look at it. But other than that, new music. I'm always working on music, but I have an EP dropping on Homegrown. Shout out to my boys in San Diego. Next month in August. Or we're in August, right?
Yeah. September or
No, wait,
in August.
We're in August.
When's your release?
It'll be the end of this month in
Okay.
August. I'm sorry. I'm all caught up. September. I'm sorry. September.
September.
My
okay.
months are just so. No, I have a release with them in September. Dropping an EP with them. Very very happy for that. Shout out to you guys. The dope ass team from San Diego. They also run events down there in Tijuana as well. So yeah, dope minimal community.
Cool, bro. Cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. Anything you want to share, Robert? Or
no, just go check out all my tracks that I've been dropping. Been dropping a track every 2 weeks. So
oh shoot, every 2 weeks.
yeah, for the last I want to say like month or two, I've been dropping a track.
How's that?
It's cool. I like the traction I'm getting. It's all like bass heavy music, trap music,
Dope.
and stuff like that. I've been doing a lot of edits, I guess, flips, remixes, bootlegs.
I'm trying to get on edits right now. Like that's where it's at.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm very influenced by hip hop music and stuff like that. So I like flipping a lot of that type of music.
Do you like Jersey too?
I don't do any Jersey at all.
you like Jersey?
It's quite. I used to like listen to it like at the gym and stuff. It's cool. I'll hear it. Fuck with it. What's that girl's name? Unique, bro. She was off. You ever heard of Unique?
Sounds familiar.
It's like Unique with like a 3 at the end.
Sounds familiar.
She's a black chick from New York. She's dope. She's called like the Jersey Queen or some shit.
Is she from New York or is she from Jersey?
I think one of those.
I think I know who you're talking about. She's like big on like she's done a lot of advertisements for like stuff
on the billboards and stuff.
Yeah, okay. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. Jersey's cool.
I'm gonna have to check her out.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like I said, I listen to everything. So
yeah, but
cool.
Yeah, go check out all that shit. And then on the 22nd, got my first label release coming out on Electric Station. So really hyped for that. Go pre-order that on Beatport right now. The link's on my in my description on my Instagram, and you can find that in the description below. But that's everything I got so far.
Cool. Overworked. Thank you for coming through to the studio, doing this podcast with us. I'm gonna leave your link in the description so everyone can go check out your social media.
We're doing some like
oh no, we rehearsed that for like for hours. We got it right.
Make sure to follow Overworked. Social media in the description. Make sure to follow Lose the Tempo. Social media in the description. Subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up on the video, and hit the bell button to stay notified.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys next week.
Appreciate it.